Alright, so here today we do got something pretty cool. If you don't already know, there's an update to the Pride tier list. There's also another tier list that I want to cover in the future that I've been seeing a lot of people talking about, which I'll get to. That's going to be next up. Alright, so be ready for that one. But I want to talk about this Pride tier list real quick because they did update it. I don't agree with some of it, so just make sure that's clear. I do think that some things are just somehow a little bit above what they should be, but again, that's just my opinion. Today we're going to hop into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's check them out together, and let's see what they cooked up here. I'm curious. All right, so again, this is going to be covering Ruan Mei and Data Yurik. That's what the changes are. Did they update it in the change log, or they didn't? No, they didn't. I think I have the change log, though. I think they had message about it, I thought. Unless I'm completely wrong here. Wait, give me a sec. I got this. But yes, Ruan Mei is now added Data Yurik, the two recent releases. They're not putting Rak in here just yet, but I do have my opinion on Rak. I'll share part of that today. And Ren also. I'll try to share my information there. But they did update a few things here. So we also made small adjustments to the tier list, but a bigger update is coming with a proper change log soon. So there you go. So first, they ranked up Data Yurik. Where do they rank up Yurik? He's over here in S. Okay. Yeah. I thought they put him in A. They put him in S. I thought it was A. I was like, A. Okay. All right. We'll talk about that in a second. They also put Ruan Mei over here at S. Yeah. They also put... I think they actually upped Ron. I think Ron got upped a little bit. I don't know if I saw him there always. Blanc was at SS. I know that much. Oh, they did add Ren. They added Ren over here. So where they add Mini Rak? At S. Huh, so they did update a lot of stuff here, actually. Wait a minute. So they did do that. Rak at S, Ren at S. Over here, Data, Yurik, Mazino at S. And Ruan Mei at S. No, not rocking with it. The only one that I agree with here, honestly, is probably Rak. Maybe Ren. Maybe. But definitely Data, Yurik, Mazino. So you have to realize, like, the way you're ranking it, in yellow category, where yellow is very, very stacked, correct? I had 10 times more help from Edhan than I ever had from Mazino. Make that clear. Second, it's on the same tier, technically speaking, as the other Yurik Mazino. And this Yurik Mazino is 10 times better in my testing than this Yurik Mazino. So this Yurik Mazino should 1,000,000,000% be A tier based on the rankings as provided. Rak is 10 times better than what Yurik Mazino is, and I know that for certain. I tested out, so the one that I saw from a friend was 7 dupes. 7 dupes on Yurik Mazino versus basically almost rainbowed Rak. Rak demolishes, like wipes the floor with him. I don't know if Yurik Mazino is that good. From my testing, from what I've seen, and from what people talked about, and like we're kind of pushing, definitely not the best. Like, you need him, like, when it comes to SSR pluses, some don't need to be dupes. Data Zahard, like the CEO of not needing dupes. Evan, CEO of not needing dupes. Data Mass, CEO of not needing dupes. Even Karaka to a degree, right? But when you come to this character, you kind of want his dupes, and he will not excel unless you have a lot of dupes. So I will say, there is no way that that stands as the fact. That's my opinion. But again, who am I? Next up, Ruan Mei. No. She cannot be in the same tier as this character. This character far much more supports and helps, and you're putting her above Hua. What? No, I do not ride with that at all. Ruan Mei does not go there. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Damn, putting her at S tier is wild. Dog, I was calling her mid, bro. I was calling her like top of B tier. Am I wrong? Damn, I'm getting spammed. Oh my god, it's because I'm wrong. They're jumping on me. That's what it is. All right, post the spam. I'm sorry about that. Just completely spammed. Ruan Mei, there is no way that she's S tier. You could argue bottom A tier, maybe top of B tier. There's no way I stand by that. And Ren is arguably, because you're putting Ren above Indorsey, bro. And I've had 10 times more help from Indorsey. Oh my god, I'm getting spammed completely. So yeah, how I would stand on these rankings, and this is what I would do. I would leave Rak over here at S. I agree with that. Rak is a very good character. He's constant crits. He has a lot of stuff. Some issues with his kit where he lands a crit, and then my boy proceeds to be a lame duck, where he just sits there and like, oh, I tossed the spear. No, buddy, get back fighting. But that's there. Great character, wonderful character. I think there's actually a lot of potential. Not like a bossing character, might be true actually. But for the story and, I don't know about PvP, but story aspects, oh yeah, he's a great character. He has some damage capabilities, buddy. He does. He's my boy right there. Mini Rak. 100%. New York Mazino, I definitely dropped to A tier. There's an issue. I think that he's dupe reliant to a degree, heavily, and I also think that he's just not as good as other characters. For example, you're putting S tier together. Like Mazino and Gustong, 1,000,000,000% were far better in my testing than he will ever be. So I will say that too. Ron May, I would say, is A tier. I did not think that she brought that much to the table to actually be that good. Like, she is not that useful, really. Like, she is not that useful. I'd even dumb her down to B tier, but that's my opinion. Over here with Challen Dorsey, I would say you'd always have to move her up and drop Ren. I don't think that Ren would, again, to make this make more sense, you could leave Ren on here. I didn't get the most testing with Ren. I did not summon for Ren at all. And anyone that I talked to did not summon for Ren because collaboration got announced. So I have no knowledge on this one. I have a lot of knowledge on this. I have a lot of knowledge on this and a bit more on this. Not this one, though. So I don't want to give a wrong opinion here and, like, say what's, kind of not true. But I will say that if you're putting S tier as that, I would definitely say Challen Dorsey is much better than Ren. Oh, much better. Like, I have, at one point, I made a video on that. I showed it. At a 3 duped Challen Dorsey, just because of her passive and the capability she has, just that throwing on your team on some stages where it's like a gimmick thing being annoying, this character will really make things better. But Ren, don't know about that one. Yes, the bull's good. Yes, he does this, he does that. I don't know if that's going to be a correct thing, honestly. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say yes. But I would probably say, if to make it better, Challen Dorsey on the same tier, or just dumb this down. That's like the options. Ron May, I dropped down, and yeah, that's where I currently stand. But again, everyone that keeps asking me, a lot of players to play the game right now, so let me go over these talking points right now. Who are the best characters? This is the singular best character in the game for pushing. She's your main carry. A main carry unit is basically like a DPS unit that just literally carries you. That's what, like, the fact of the century. That's going to be Yun. Yun is 10 out of 10. Sure, she's not good in bossing, but she is damn good in everything else. She's going to clear. She's going to do anything. You want to build one character? Make sure Yun is on your #1 rate up. Let's say I already built Yun. Now what do I do? Or what are my other characters on the wish list? You want to make sure you get this character. He is the purple carrier of the century. Then you want to make sure to get this character. A support character to support whatever team you're running, whether it be this team, whether it be this team, whether it be this team, whether it be this team. Doesn't matter. This character will do that for you. My third opinion is still till today this character here. I would say this is like the third best carry when it comes down to it. Sure, there's other ones, but still for me, I always go 1, 2, 3. Those are the first 3 that I built, and I still stand to this day being the better ones. I would say that this is up next, or you can argue third place instead. Depends. But definitely a really good character. I still think people underestimate. At later floors, yeah, it kind of stomps out because of range and whatnot, but I think that the ignition weapons pushed her up a little bit more to survive in later floors, and I still think that she's good. So that's what you're going for if you're a newer player. SSR Plus, it's going to be Zahard over here. You still want to aim for that, like the greatest character probably in the game, 1,000,000,000%. Evan, one of the greatest healers in the game. And again, when it comes to the other one, a great tank character, a must-have for purple team, and you actually need this to make purple team survive and actually do good. Great for red team. Needs dupes, but will be an absolute monster if dupes are required. So that's what it currently stands at. But yeah, for the most part, I do agree with parts of this tier list. A lot of it is kind of accurate, but there are a lot of things that I would change as always. But that's just my opinion. That's where I stand at it. So if you want my honest rankings, I'll just quickly end the video here. Too long didn't read. Here's the verdict. I will say that this is true. S tier is where in story I put this character. This one I would say is A tier. This character over here, I'd say B tier or A tier. I get it. She's support. I get it. She does this. I get it. She does that. But I don't know. She just didn't, like, really work out. And everyone that I talked to came to the same conclusion. Like, she is not that good. And it's just, if you had this, there was no point in building this. It's like, if you didn't have this, maybe this is fine. But this just far excels in comparison. And then over here with Ren, I haven't tested enough. But I will say, like, you can't say that Challen Dorsey's less of a character. But I would say A tier or bottom S with her on there, because I still think Challen Dorsey's better. So that's my opinion. But let me know what you think. Just talking out loud here. I could always be wrong. I'm just a guy. I've done my testing. That's what my testing has come to. But if, again, you disagree or you have better opinions than me, let me know down below. Not everyone's perfect, so I may get it wrong. That's my opinion there. With that being said, I'll have all the videos later this week or next week. Not even, dude. In 7 days, we'll start getting the teasers and everything for the collaboration. So in 7 days, I'll get to you all the collaboration content, and I will be maxing out these characters and doing hella showcases because I'm not doing anything else for that day. I'm a 7DS diehard, so we're going to be going crazy on that, all right? Take care, have fun, peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's been it for me. And yes, I'm going to go in now, check out why I got spammed. So, peace out. Peace.